The hip-hop genre today is everywhere. It's on the front page of your favorite music streaming platform. It's on the front page of your favorite social media application. It's on your YouTube suggested list. Hip-hop can even be found in modern present-day advertisements.
My peoples, four-seaters, the girls' peoples.
Like it or not, the presence of hip-hop culture in society is enormous. The genre is so prominent in today's mainstream media, but how did hip-hop even blow up to be this big in the first place? Well, to answer that question, in this video I'll be showing you the origins of hip-hop music and how the genre has developed over time. It all started with this man right here. Former leader of the Brooklyn gang known as the Black Spades, Afrika Bambaataa watched a police officer fatally shoot one of his closest friends dead on the other side of the street. Right then and there, he decided that it was time to make change. Bambaataa turned his gang into a group called the Zulu Nation. The Zulu Nation was a group of hip-hop enthusiasts that would come together to host these huge parties. You would have to pay to get into these parties, but all of the money that was raised would go into a community self-help fund. Afrika Bambaataa was now known as DJ Bambaataa, scratching and spinning records to get all the party goers up and dancing. DJ Bambaataa became a very influential and powerful man in the Bronx. He used his influence to get all the youth to channel their creative energy into making music and dancing, rather than gangbanging and drug abuse. At these parties, they would hold these huge dance competitions. The DJs would play the best songs that they could find so that they could get the crowd up and moving. These dance battles eventually turned into DJ battles, where two DJs would play music against each other to see who could get the crowd the most excited. At this point, rapping had not been created, but DJs did have microphones connected to their sound machines to make announcements, or to get the crowd hyped up for the next song, which is why we now have DJ Khaled on every record screaming things like
Best music, DJ Khaled. Another one.
DJs eventually got people to talk into the mics for them. Ad-libs turned into quick sentences, and then finally full verses. From that point on, the art of rapping was conceived. But before the title of rapper came along, these people who held the mics to entertain the crowd were known as MCs, or Masters of Ceremony. The young kids who attended these parties now wanted to be just like the MCs who were right up next to the DJs, entertaining the crowd. So they took to a pen and paper and started writing and rapping about what was going on around them and their everyday lives, speaking their truth into these microphones for the whole world to hear. Hip-hop and the art of rapping blew up and was spreading like wildfire. The large audience that this genre had garnered caught the attention of many major record labels and landed on the front desks of their CEOs' offices. At this point, hip-hop was on a world stage, and because of how new and fresh the style of music was, it would grow into what it has become today, a culture and a way of life. Afrika Bambaataa wanted to make change, and in turn, he changed the world. In an attempt to stop the violence between the people of his own community, he brought together so many people who held one similar interest: music. Bringing people together is one of the core fundamental themes of hip-hop culture that has continued to even now in today's day and age. This was part 1. If you're interested in seeing a part 2 or even more in the future, leave a like and a comment letting me know. Consider sharing the video to someone who would be interested, or if you want to enlighten them on what the hip-hop culture is really all about. Thank you for watching.